Heyo, Wednesday, right? Wednesday we're doing here. Hump day. We have Doomsday Preppers coming at you. 4-minute warm up. Brandy likes the clock this week, I guess. So this is the third 4-minute AMRAP in a row. Cool enough. We're going to start with a 6-minute Spider-Man, 4-minute warm up, 6 alternating Spider-Man. Sorry, guys. So, nice tight plank position. You're going to bring a foot forward till it's flat, drop that elbow to the inside as low as you can, and then reach overhead. The overhead twist is where you could also add in a little pause. Open up, guys. Relax through that torso. Get a good twist going. Most people can't twist through the torso as much as they need to, and you're going to need it if you do any single arm overhead squats today. After that, 3 dive bombers. So we'll hit that pike position, scooping down under the fence, and coming back. If we can't do that, drop the knees on the way through, but please come back off those knees as you shoot back through. After 3 of those, we hit 6 forward lunges, so just standing tall. If you want to put your hands up, you can, behind the head, whatever. Just make sure your chest stays tall, and we take a wide enough step that you can drive out of the heel pushing back. After 6 of those, we hit a 100-meter jog, or about 20-30 seconds worth of jumping jacks. Very cool. After that, we are going to repeat for 4 minutes, and then we are going to go right into mobility. The mobility is a pigeon pose, 1 minute each side. After we get a minute in on each side, we are going to go to a couch stretch. So hit a wall, a box, a couch, whatever you can use to get that foot up. There you go. Drop down in and then sit as tall as you can. And if you want to add a little extra through that hip flexor, squeeze the butt, push those hips out. Minute each side there, and then we'll get ready for accessories. So if you need to do some extra loosening up of the shoulders, some activation, so band pull aparts, do some lat raises, some front raises, PVC drills, so around the world, across the body, all that kind of good jazz. We will be doing snatching stuff, so you want to get those shoulders, traps, backside ready. With the accessory work, we're going to do a snatch breakdown. So basically, if you've got a barbell, hang tight, because we are going to have you do some squat snatches. But if we're working with one of these odd objects, kettlebell, dumbbell, backpack, whatever you got, we're going to break this down. We're going to go 6 by 6 and 6 each side. So stay with me here. The first part is going to be a suitcase deadlift, and then you're going to go straight into an upright row. So deadlift, upright row, back down. That's 1. That's 2. Go through 6 of those reps. Once you hit rep number 6, we're going to throw that kettlebell overhead. Any way you can, get it locked out. And we're going to take a wide stance and squat. 6 reps doing that squat. Now, this is a tough move. This is where those alternating Spider-Mans will really help open you up through the hips. If you can't do those, go to the wall and hit wall squats. I want you locking those arms. Do not let your elbows bend and come down beside you. If you need to get further away from the wall, do it. Don't take a wider stance just to get close to the wall. After you get 6 of those, we go to the other side. So now you're on your left arm, and you'll do 6 deadlift first, then row. 6 of those, and then your 6 overheads or your 6 wall squats. Okay? Now that's 1 full set, getting both sides done, and you're going to do 6 sets of that, guys. So 6 times on each side with 6 reps per piece. Okay? If you've got that barbell, we're going to be working on squat snatches. If you don't have a squat snatch yet, don't worry, work on power. But we're looking at technique work. So even though we've recommended 60 to 70%, we want you to still focus on the technique over the weight. So this will be 6 sets of 6, and you can do this like every 90 seconds will work. That's a good timing on something like this. But what we want is to focus on the positioning. So stay lighter if you need to. We'll be pulling from the floor position, so the ground, and then you're going to shoot through and drop into that squat snatch, stand it up. Now, what I would do personally here is make a decision. I like to do technique work, dropping the barbell or setting it down and resetting between each rep. Touch and go just gets a little hairy with your form. But if you're light enough and you can come down and completely reset with hands on the bar, that's absolutely fine. Do that. And you'll just go through that. On the 90, we'll call it, and 6 reps each time. After that, if you are wanting to work on that, but you only have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you could definitely do the snatches that route too, guys. Don't worry about that. If you don't want to do that breakdown, you just want to go through squat snatches with your dumbbell, cool, do it. They're very tough. After that, we're going to get ready for a 20-minute AMRAP, and that AMRAP today is 16 reverse lunges. So we're going to be standing tall, step down and back, keeping that weight in the heel of the front foot and driving in that heel to pick your body back up and keeping the chest tall. Every leg counts as a rep, 16 of those. Then you're going into 8 power snatches. If you have a barbell, it's regular power snatches. If you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you're going to be looking at 8 each side. So grab that dumbbell, give us a quick demo, Brandy. Remember, if your dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell doesn't matter, keep the hips below the shoulder. Make sure that you're pulling in a good position. That's a clean and jerk.
What am I doing?
Power snatches. All right, there we go. Brandy got lost. Okay, that's 8 each side if you're single-sided. Then we've got 10 pistol squats. We're going to alternate these? Or you want any rep scheme? Any rep scheme will work. Now, if you don't have full pistols, that's okay. But if you do, they're going to look something like this. Nice full depth squat, keeping that other heel off the floor. If you don't, you can put a target under your butt, a box, whatever. Just stay active. Do not sit on that object. So if it feels too easy, make it a lower object. After those pistols, we do a 200-meter run. If you don't have the capability to run, or it's too cold, or whatever's going on, we're going to look for about a minute of jumping jacks. So go 1 full minute of jumping jacks, and then you'll repeat for 20 minutes, and we'll be scoring that by rounds and reps.
Put an alternate for if you don't have weight.
Yes, no equipment. We're going to be doing shoulder taps in a pike position for the snatches. So if you don't have anything to do snatches with, we'll get in that pike position, reach across the body, and do shoulder taps. And I would go 8 each side on that, 16 total. All right, have fun with this one, guys. Thanks.